The lesson.
Oh, yeah.
Is that pretty much the only time that you've had to deal with the police on that sort of level? Have you had other...
I've dealt with the police, but more just for assaults. I had heaps of assault charges. I was on a corrections order where I broke that. And then the last serious charges I faced were threat to kill and stalking a corrections officer. Yeah.
Can you, I mean, when you talk about a charge like threaten to kill, it sounds pretty full on.
Yeah.
But can you talk a bit about why they slugged you with that?
Because he was acting like a sick cunt, the corrections officer. Like he was Merck's corrections officer for a bit as well, and like he full like pieced me and him together like just by looking at me and that, like, and he was like just acting like a sick cunt and that, like, you know, he would ring me a couple of days and say I didn't have to go sign in and that, and then fucking, so I just got used to that and stopped going in. And then he rang me one day and said, "Oh, you coming in?" And that, you know. And I was just like, "No, I can't." You know, turning out. I know I could have been in a fucking kind of a mood, but I turned. And then he rocked up on my doorstep with another cunt, like banged on the door, and then had a breach. And then I just went off my fucking head, man, threatened to fucking pump him and that. Chased him in my car, like they took off in their car, got in my car and like chased after him and that. But then I seen him again. I was walking down the street and he was going to the ATM and that. I started following him and throwing threats at him and shit, and then yeah, that's how I got the charge from that. But I ended up getting it all dropped anyways, bros, because I ended up moving to Sydney for a bit just on my own for like a year or something, I think, maybe a little bit less. And then I come back down to court and they just thought I was doing good in that, and because I moved out of state, you know, fresh start and shit, so they just wiped the order and shit, and I got a $1,500 fine. And that was it.
That's it?
Yeah. I was lucky as, man. I don't know how. My fucking lawyer was sick, but he was a good cunt. If it wasn't for him, it probably would have fucking been worse.
The lesson.
Oh, yeah.